opinions and laughter, mixing transfer news is what you're after. The perfect match, Kate and Jim, getting at it. Kate and Jim are gonna smash it. Reviews, previews, opinions and laughter, mixing transfer news is what you're after. The perfect match, the perfect match. You just got to latch onto that perfect match. The perfect match, the perfect match. You just got to latch onto that perfect match. Keeps a positive spin. What Kate's doing, the Mickey hazard name dropping. Gets you out of the blue like let me stop rubbing. Or she's flip-flopping. Hell, this place is popping. The perfect match, Kate and Jim, getting at it. Kate and Jim are gonna smash it. Reviews, previews, opinions and laughter, mixing transfer news is what you're after. The perfect match, the perfect match. You just got to latch onto that perfect match. The perfect match, the perfect match. You just got to latch onto that perfect match. Jimbo always keeps a positive spin. What Kate's doing, the Mickey has her name dropping. Gets you out of the blue like let me stop rubbing. Or she's flip-flopping. Hell, this place is popping. Perfect match, Kate and Jim, getting at it. Kate and Jim are gonna smash it. Reviews, previews, opinions and laughter, mixing transfer news is what you're after. The perfect match, the perfect match. You just got to latch onto that perfect match. The perfect match, the perfect match. You just got to latch onto that perfect match. Jim always keeps a positive spin. What Kate's doing, the Mickey has her name dropping. Gets you out of the blue and let you stop rubbing. Or she's flip-flopping. Hell, this place is popping. Always keeps a positive spin. What Kate's doing, the Mickey has her name dropping. Gets you out of the blue like let me stop rubbing. Or she's flip-flopping. Hell, this place is popping.
Welcome back, everyone, to Kate and Jimbo. Hope you are all well. It's Tuesday, the 22nd of July. I think it's fair to say that people are getting a little bit frustrated with the transfer window. It all seems to have gone a little bit slow and stagnant. But hey, you never know what's around the corner. This is Tottenham Hotspur, after all. No one saw Morgan Gibbs-White come in, even though that hasn't completed yet. But yes, we're here. Jimbo, how are you doing today? How are you feeling?
Well, I'm feeling very good. I was a little bit hay fever this morning, but it's cleared now. I've had a pill and it's cleared. Got a new camera and new sound to speak into.
We've both got new cameras. Look how sharp we look.
Yeah, and you said we have to be a bit more professional. That ain't happening, darling. I can tell you that now. First question for you: trousers on or trousers off?
I changed. I actually put a dress on. I came up here, Jimbo, and I was so hot in those trousers and t-shirt that I changed to a dress. So
Okay.
dress on. So
knickers on or knickers off?
Knickers on.
Okay.
Yes, I do apologise yesterday. I was explaining to Jimbo, I get really bad with fibro. You can't regulate your temperature. You're always about 5 degrees hotter or colder than the normal person. And I started getting an anxiety attack. So I'm so hot sitting here. That's why I had to turn my camera off and take my trousers off. So I do apologise for that yesterday. That won't be happening today because I'm wearing a dress. So yes, being all girly today, wearing a dress. But let's see who's in the chat. We've got Yogi Bear and says maybe we shouldn't speculate about Morgan Gibbs-White and hope everything's okay with his wife and their baby Harry. Look, I completely agree. I still haven't found the post where she says about having a difficult pregnancy, but as someone who's miscarried and as someone who had to have an emergency cesarean, any woman and man, of course, but women obviously know their bodies and it is so stressful being pregnant. So I hope that she's fine. I hope their baby's fine. At the end of the day, football pales into significance when it's something like this. But at the same time, hopefully everything's fine with them. And then hopefully we get the here we go and he's on his way and whatnot to Spurs. So, yeah, I agree with you, Yogi. And our thoughts and prayers go out to them. And let's hope for a safe arrival of baby Gibbs-White for sure.
Kate?
Yes.
I've got a question. If I, with the new sound thing, if I press...
No.
Okay. I just wanted to double check that's how I took the sound off.
Yeah, it's exactly the same. It's just you're using an external
If
microphone.
I go like that,
Can't see you. Or you could just do that and go, oh, you can only see my hand. You can only see my hand. We've got Potato Stew in the house saying, good afternoon, Kate and Jimbo. Hope you're both well. Hello and welcome to All in Chat. Big up to you, Potato Stew. All Things Tottenham TV is here saying, hi, Kate and Jimbo. Hi to you. Hi to Yusuf as well, saying good afternoon to everyone. Simon's Side of Football is here. Make sure everyone goes over and subscribes to Simon's Side of Football. Says, good morning, Kate and Jimbo. Hope you're both well. Jimbo's makeup looking stunning today, says Yogi Bear. It's that new camera.
I'm having a shave today and my haircut today. So
yes. Good morning to you, or good afternoon, El Dante. We are good, thank you. I hope you are well. Good to see you. Futures Lily White says it's just frustrating. The big clubs can get their players in early, which is an advantage. We can't, and never have we talked like a big club, but like a small club. Same old mentality. That's why fans are unhappy. I hear you. I just hope we've got at least 2 new players to go on the plane next. We fly out, I think, in 8 days. Be nice to have 2 new players, starting players, to go on, such as Morgan Gibbs-White and Polinia. Yeah, that would be good news. Spurs versus Forest is going to be one feisty fixture this season. Yes, it is. Potato Stew says, funniest thing about yesterday's stream was Jimbo's call from Levy. It was so funny. It was like comedy timing. We're just finishing. You go, oh, it's Levy. Big up Lily White Year says, big up Kate Jim. I hope you're well. Good to see you. And yes, we're well. Thank you for asking. Big up to Shem Tan. Good to see you. Hope you and your mum are okay. Says afternoon, Princess Kate and Jimbo. Hope you're well. Can we just move on from Gibbs-White now and actually go and buy someone good that wants to come? I think he does want to come. It's just obviously as difficult as they possibly can for him.
There's rumours that he's putting a transfer request.
Yeah, I think we'll get news over by tomorrow. I think we know one way or the other what's going on. Early Sunderland are smashing the transfers. Yeah, they are signing Granit Xhaka, looks like. They've made
Not yet. Not
yet.
He's told him he will go. He's told his agent.
I wonder whether that will keep him out of the relegation battle this year. We'll see. Yeah, Jimbo is getting all technical. I made him finally upgrade and get a proper camera rather than his laptop camera. And he didn't have a proper mic. So we got a camera that's got 3 built-in mics. Let us know if the sound's any better. I normally have an actual mic that sits next to me, but I've unplugged that to try this camera. So it's got 3 microphones in it. Just wondered if anyone's noticed any different. Donna Cullen says, Wagwan, Miss Kate and Mr. Jimbo. Big up, Donna. The squad that's flying out for pre-season finished 17th last season and would have been relegated any other season. What are they doing? Yeah, I hear your frustrations.
I mean, I think that the squad's much better than that. It was just mismanaged. As I said yesterday, I'm not going to say anything bad about against Ange. He brought us the trophy, so I love Ange. But I think in the league, we was a bit mismanaged, Kate. But that's been done and dusted now, right? He won us a European trophy, so he's a legend at this club. We move on to Frank, and I don't think you'll see that again for another 30 years.
Yeah. Big up to Paul G, who just renewed his membership. I was going to say, when I saw a new member, I thought, that's not right. Been a member before, and then the member chat came up that he's actually been a member for 16 months. So thank you for renewing.
Yeah.
Afternoon, evening, had to renew my membership, has changed my card, so goodbye to the 12 months next month. Haha. Big up to you, Paul. Thank you for the support. Always very much appreciated. Big up Kate and Jimbo, said James Talk Spurs. Big up to you. Order es facer, or however you say that. Some people say order es facere. I don't know. But anyway, big up to you. Good to see you. Paul G said, oh, it's come up with 16 months. Happy days. It kept it on. I'm all over the place. I'm not surprised. The weather is.
We knew anyway, Paul. We knew he'd been a member. We knew he'd been a member a long time.
Yeah, absolutely. It's so muggy here today. But before we go into football chat, Jimbo and I and our son. Oh, hang on, we've got Paddy here. Afternoon, folks. I'm bored of all the transfer shite news. I've an awful feeling we're going to be let down again with transfers, but we live in hope.
Not happening, Paddy.
I still see two big signings coming in, and when I say big, I mean that walk straight into the first team and improve the first team. I do see two signings coming in, but when that will happen, God only knows.
In the next week.
We're now 4 subscribers away from 2,100, so thank you to whoever's just subscribed. Jimbo, myself, and my son went yesterday to watch the new Superman film. So I'm going to do a quick Superman review, much like we did when we went to see Jurassic World. Jimbo, I shall let you first of all take the stage and tell us what you thought of the new Superman film.
Well, the cinema we go to, it's like the old type cinema, like back in the 60s and 70s.
You mean?
Yeah, or 50. Well, I'm from the. I was born early 60s, so but you have halfway through the film, they stop it. The piano man plays, and you go and get an ice cream or whatever. I love it. Brings me back to my youth. But the first half of the film, I said to Kate, I don't really like this. I'm not keen on it. And then we had our ice cream and sat back down. The second half, I thought was fantastic. I give the first half 4 or 5 out of 10. I give the second half 10 out of 10. I thought the second half was brilliant.
Yes, it was the Kinema, Paul. You're exactly right. I give the first half 1 out of 10. I give the second half 3 out of 10. So I give it a total of 2 out of 10. And let me explain why. First of all, the casting, I would give 10 out of 10 because Superman's the best Superman I've seen since Christopher Reeve. He looks exactly like Superman should do. He's got the curls, he's got the lovely eyes, he's very handsome and chiseled. Lois Lane was exactly like the original Lois Lane, a little bit scatty. She was very good, and Lex Luthor was excellent. So they're the good parts.
Lex Luthor was one of the best Lex Luthors I've seen.
Yeah, they were the good parts. The bad parts were Superman used to be, and don't say anything, Jimbo, let me have my little rant in. Superman used to be a nice family film. You all sit down with the kids and you watch Superman, and they used to have a little tussle, and Superman would push a bad guy and he'd fly across the room and smash into a building. This one, you actually watch someone punch someone to death. That's not Superman. That's not a family film. That's glorified violence, and I don't think it's necessary. And maybe I'm getting old, and my son said, Mum, you're getting old, and maybe I am. But I just found it wholly unnecessary how violent it was. And that's me. So it gets a 2 out of 10 from me. And how much from you, Jimbo?
Well, I would say overall, I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10 overall. Casting was fantastic. They couldn't have done better casting. First half wasn't. I could have walked out after the first half. But the second half, I'm glad I never, because it was fantastic.
I wish I had walked out at half time. So, yeah, my advice is go and see Jurassic World. Don't bother going to see Superman. It's crap.
No, you don't. No. My advice is see Jurassic World and see Superman.
Is it the origin story? It starts off telling the story, but it's not is the origin. And little things like, I mean, the dog in it, if there weren't a dog in it, I would have given it a 1 out of 10. It's as easy as that. The dog was hilarious. But even the things like when he goes into the castle of Crystal, the people that look after him are robots. It's just ridiculous. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but the times have changed, darling. We're in
family films now. Used to be just that. There used to be unnecessary violence. Again, there was so much violence in that film, and it was totally unnecessary. So that's me. I've been on the soapbox today. I'm jumping off now. Let's finish saying who's in the chat. I've done my rant of the day. Good morning, Mr. Daigle. Says, and a wonderful Kate Jimbo. Hope you're well. Have a great day. Come on, you Spurs. Indeed, come on, you Spurs. Good morning, Brian. Big up says that name. All there, Espacer. Afternoon to Drew. La. Good to see you. Max Harris. Yeah, is it Gibbs-White Tuesday? Who knows? I saw the Jurassic World film. It's decent. Apparently, Superman was brilliant. If you're like me and you like the old Supermans, for instance, Superman 2 is one of my favourite superhero films ever made. I think with the 3 villains, unbelievable. I think if you're a big fan of that, you'll hate the new one. But if you're just someone who likes superhero films, maybe you'll enjoy it, but I'm not. So, no, that's how I feel. Superdog was amazing. He was very cute. Big up to the Mile High Hotspur, Leo. says, oh, where are you there? An authentic channel and one of my favourites. Let's go, the perfect match. Thank you, Leo. Always good to see you, my homie. Hope you're well and the family are all good. Sometimes it's not a great idea to turn everything comic into a movie. I know I'm going on about it. I just don't understand why everything's so violent these days. You never used to see death in Superman, really, did you? There was guns, there was punching till someone dies. I mean, is he really that necessary? I don't think so. I think I'm getting too old. I just want the world to be a nice place full of little super dogs running around and people that just like each other.
I got a super dog.
White Hart Wayne says, good afternoon, one and all. Come on, you Spurs. Good afternoon to you. Look, Jimbo, it seems to have gone quiet on the Morgan Gibbs-White front, except for the fact that they've said they're cutting off all communication with Spurs. What they think that would achieve, what they think that would achieve, I don't know. What's your thoughts on what's going on with Gibbs-White? Is it going to happen? Can I just say, we've got over 200 in the chat, 164 watching us on YouTube. If you could all smash a like, even if we get to 100 likes, I will be so happy that I will...
Take your trousers off again.
No, I won't take my trousers off, but you know what? It will restore my faith in humanity. After Superman film just destroyed it, it will restore my faith in humanity and Superdog. So please do smash a like if you can. But and also big up to Jessie as well, who's come in. She always restores my faith in humanity, does Jess. Are they hoping that they're just going to cut off communication and Tottenham will go away? What do you think their plan of action is?
Look, he hasn't gone on the tour, right? And I know they're saying it's to do with his wife, which I hope, if it is, that she's okay. It's going to happen, Kate. I said yesterday, I don't want to keep repeating myself, but all the experts saying they've done the release clause, so they can't stop him going. If Tottenham pay the money, well, I think the sticking point is, this is what I think, right? My humble opinion. I think the sticking point is the payment. I think they're probably asking for it all up front, which they're entitled to do. I think with a release clause, and Levy probably wants to pay it over 2 or 3 years. I think that's what the sticking point is. But if he digs his heels in and says he wants it all at once, then I think they have to pay it all at once. That's the drift I'm getting by listening to these transfer experts. But I think he's still going to come. I thought if he gets on that plane and goes, I thought that'd be it. The Tottenham would drop out. But he's here and he's in London.
This is a great tweet I've just seen. This guy put, I was casually seeing Levy outside the ground today after getting my away shirt. I asked him about Morgan Gibbs-White. He laughed and said, we'll see. What a great tweet that is. Look, I kind of agree with what Daniel says here. Big up to Daniel. Morgan Gibbs-White is not a must walk away. Simple. Has this become amateur hour at Tottenham this window? I don't know. See, when I spoke to that sire the other day on Chris's channel, I said to him, if the player doesn't kick up a fuss, does he still have to go? And he said they are fully in breach of his contract. He can leave whenever he wants now.
Yeah.
They've got release calls. But do we think that he's going to put his foot down and just leave? It just all seems a bit airy-fairy, up in the airy.
I honestly am convinced the only thing he's holding it up is the payment method. That's why I'm holding it up, because I'm led to believe, Kate, by what I've read and listening to the experts. I don't know if anyone in here can correct me or tell me if I'm right. That if Forest asks for it all up front, then they have to pay it all up front because it's release. So, I would imagine Levy's trying to do it over 3 payments or 2 payments or whatever.
That could be a case in point. Big up Jess, who's just renewed her membership. Bless your heart. It could be that originally the release clause was agreed that it could be paid, but now because they're taking 60, they want it to be paid up front rather than in 3 instalments. That is possible. But I mean, in contracts, do they have how payments should be made? I don't. Obviously, I've never seen a football contract in my life, so I don't know how it works.
No, I can only go what I've been listening to. But look, I still think it'd get over. It's funny he hasn't gone on the tour, and he is actually in London at the minute. So I think it'd just happen. We'll wake up one morning and it'll be here we go. He's done his medical, and I think others are coming as well before we go on the tour. We've got a week, right, for the tour. Are you listening to me?
8 days.
Concentrate, woman.
Sorry, I was just checking there was no news. 8 days.
Yeah, I think we'll have a couple in by then, and I think we'll get a couple in while we're away. It is frustrating. It's frustrating that we haven't done all our business, but I shouldn't think any club has done all their business. You know, it's we just have to go with the flow, and you know, we are used to it, so it's not like something new, is it? And just hope that it all comes off for us.
The one good bit of positivity is that Nottingham Forest are actively seeking a replacement for Morgan Gibbs-White, so that does suggest that they're expecting him to leave.
Yeah.
Big up Ash, long time no see, lovely.
Yeah.
Says, hi, Kate and Jim. The Gibbs-White thing is out of Spurs' hands because the Premier League's involved. It's up to lawyers now.
See, I'm led to believe that they're not involved, are they?
I thought, but maybe they are.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all very confusing, but I was really frustrated with it the first 3 or 4 days. I've kind of wiped it out of my mind now, really, so we talk about it on here.
Oh, I've just realised this is unbelievable scenes here. We've got 59 watching on YouTube and 205 watching on X. So thank you so much to the X Factor. To everyone that's watching on X, that's it, incredible. Very much appreciated, and thank you for the support. Mark CFC, big up, says, big up all, like and sub, help this lovely couple out. In for long. Big up, Mark.
You know what happened there? Everyone on X heard you took your trousers off yesterday, so they've all come in.
X-rated. Big up Steve RFC. All the rest for Sears says, I just hope we're not putting all our baskets in this one egg and we're still looking at other players. I knew what you meant. I thought you was doing that as a joke. Eggs in one basket. I like your way better. Baskets in one egg. Afternoon to you, Paigey. Hope you're well. Simon says, I'm going to make a bold statement. I think it will get done before the tour and he will be on that plane. I hope you are right. That will be huge. Mr. Daigle says, unless it comes from either Spurs or Forest officials' releases or David Alstein, I won't believe it listen to a single word of it. All of them are contradicting each other and are clueless. I think there's some truth in that. I think when people don't know anything, they make it up. That's how it seems anyway. So, yeah, waiting for some official news.
And the thing is, he is, sorry, Kate, he is kind of right because everybody, nobody really knows because it's gone so quiet. People are surmising what's going on. Nobody, I don't think, actually knows what's going on. I don't even think Forest and Tottenham know what's going on.
Yeah. No, I wasn't even going to say that. I'm just completely losing the plot. Takes you says, unfortunately, a deal has to be mutual, and Levy may have met his match, but get it done. Drew Lala says, funny how they came out with we cut all communications when the Gibbs-White decided not to travel with the squad. The news about cutting communications was started last week. That's what you said, Jimbo.
Yeah, it did.
Thomason's here says, big up Kate and Jim. I predict you guys finish 7th. Kudus is a great signing. I'm annoyed we got Noni, who's not that good, and we paid 50 mil. Yeah, Madueke is a very strange signing for me for Arsenal. But then we all mocked Arsenal for signing Havertz, and look how that turned out. Big up to all the rest. Fakero. I wish I knew how you really said that.
I think Havertz has been a success there, Kate.
Havertz has been a success at Arsenal, I think, yeah.
I'm not so sure. He's had his moments, but I don't think he's been a success. I don't really. Why are they buying another striker if he's been a success?
Because he's not a striker.
Yeah, but they bought him as a striker and used him as a striker.
Yeah, because they couldn't buy a decent striker, and I think he fulfilled his role better than anyone thought he would.
You think so?
Yeah, big up to you anyway for becoming a new member. Obviously, you're in the draw now. The members draw at the end of the month. Anyone who joins or is a member or does a super chat goes into the draw. Soul's Legacy is here saying, Jim's right about the payment. Instalments have to be negotiated. Forest can basically say, nope, it's all or nothing.
Yeah, I thought so.
Daniel says, I'm just wondering when's the stopping point? 1st of September when the window's shut and we potentially ain't got him to walk away. I would give it to the middle of this week. But then, of course, if there is issues with his wife or his fiancée, if she is having trouble, you can't really put pressure on a player to make a decision. I think we all know Morgan Gibbs-White wants to come to Tottenham.
I
It's
don't
just-
think, right? I don't think there's a point because I think there's nothing they can do. I'm there. I mean, these people on TV, these experts, must know what they're talking about. They're saying that we've done the release clause, right? So we pay the money, and his contract with them is null and void. So I don't think that they can stop him going. I think that it's really down to him if he wants to push his way out. There's nothing they can do. But he doesn't. He's not doing that at the minute. I suppose he doesn't want to lose all the good work he's done there and fall out with the fans in there. But I mean, if it was me, I'd just say, "See you later. I'm going." It's not fair on him. It's not fair on his family.
Drew listed, how did your tactical board work out? In fact, I don't want to know. I'm not saying anything. I do believe we'll get Morgan Gibbs-White. He wants Spurs, and that's the most important thing, just a matter of money. Ornstein is the only one who tweets when the information has been verified. He doesn't tweet for the sake of tweeting. When he speaks, I will listen and believe it 100%, says Brian. Big up Chris Agambar. Saw him come in. Hope you're well, sir. Joey Barton's also here.
Yes.
Yeah, as I just said, he's with his missus. She's in the hospital. All we hope is that everything's all right with them and their unborn baby. I'm wondering if she's got preeclampsia, because she would have to be bedridden in that case for the rest of her pregnancy. So either way, I hope she and the baby are well. No, Katie hasn't.
Hasn't what?
Hasn't. Tell me what I've said. Is that about Havertz? I think he means Havertz. No, Havertz has not been a success. He reminds me of Nicholas Bentner they use to have can't hit a barn door.
Yeah,
Well, I think he's done better than I thought he would. I'm just going to put that out there.
That doesn't mean he's been a success, does it?
Wow.
I don't
I
think
thought
he's been a success. I think if you asked 100 Arsenal fans, I bet you the majority would be he hasn't.
Jimbo, spot on. If Havertz was a success, they wouldn't be looking for another number 9 because Havertz would have got them over the line. Okay, I'll shut up. I was giving Arsenal a little bit of credit there.
What you think, darling, but if you're wrong, you just put your hands up.
I laughed when they signed him and thought he'd be an absolute flop, and he's done better than I thought he would. So
he done well in a few games. There was a couple of games he stood out, but I think overall, I would say he wasn't a success.
Yeah, look, Sol says Europa League champions. Havertz was Arsenal's highest scorer last season with 3 months out. That's what I mean. I think he's exceeded expectations. But there you go. Yeah, Mark says he's not been successful. Big up Harmless Potato. Kate Limbo, the real Slim Shady. Good to see you. What Limbo? Yeah, it's normally Jimbo or Dimbo or Dumbo. So, the Marcus Rashford to Barcelona went through, Jimbo. It was touch and go, and it did go through in the end. I'm just looking to see if there's any.
Oh, it's gone through, is it?
Yeah.
So
Hugo.
What? He's been registered, has he?
Yeah. Looks like it. Hugo Ekitike and his agent are flying to Merseyside as the French striker is set to start his medical. I've got to be honest and say, do you know what? This is the handbag I want. That's the Louis Vuitton bag I want. And he's got it. And it's a girl's handbag. I'm just going to put that out there. That is a girl's handbag and he's got it. And I want it. But anyway, that's a completely other story. But I'm a little bit jealous of his bag there. Chris J. Zinkumu says, any good news on signing Gibbs-White? No news. Some people would say no news is good news, but there's no news at all at the moment.
I just find I think it's very strange how quiet it is. It's so quiet with it. We're not hearing anything. So unless there's nothing to say, it's just the money. They're sorting out how to do the money.
I agree with you. I think Rashford will do well at Barca, but then he wants to get in the World Cup squad. So I think he'll want to impress. And then after that, I think he'll go back to his usual lazy self. I don't rate him He had one brilliant season, and I think he's so overrated and overhyped. It's unbelievable. Harm's Potato says they love you, Jimbo.
Oh, thank you. I don't mind if you called me Slimbo. I'm comfortable in my own skin, as they say.
13 goals Havertz got. Jimbo, you've got to get that handbag before Kate. You know what? I don't think they do it anymore because it's the white Louis Vuitton with the different coloured Louis Vuitton pattern. It's my favourite bag. I love it. But I'm a little bit disturbed that he's got that bag because that is definitely a lady's bag. Would you carry that bag around so confidently, Jim? No.
No. My the bags I got, right? They're just man bags, you know, that you put stuff in. I don't go around flaunting it, wiggling my bum while I walk. It's a tool.
No judgment if you want to rock that beauty, says Yogi Bear. I think Havertz has only scored one more in the league than he scored with us. That's why I'm saying he isn't useless. I got stats wrong.
No, I wouldn't say no. I agree with you, Mark. I wouldn't say he was useless, right? By any means. I mean, there were some games that they won. It was because of Havertz. He pulled them right out of the shit in some games, but I wouldn't say it was a success. Would you say Solanke's a success?
Yes.
No, he's not.
No, I wouldn't.
He's not. He scored 16 goals, and I wouldn't say he was a success. Definitely not. Not yet.
No. Jim, Kate's just hinted on what to get her for her birthday anniversary.
I clocked it, Ash. It's up here.
I don't actually do that bag anymore. You'd have to buy it secondhand, and they're a fortune because they end up being worth more because they're discontinued. So
Ash has just gone out of here.
In the bin.
Since she said fortune, that was it.
Joey says, how long before Rashford has a stinker and gets racial abuse on Barca fans? Let's see if he wants to stay then. Yeah. And he will have stinkers. Don't worry about that. Wilton McDonald, not seen you for ages, says, good morning, Kate and Jim. I am here enjoying the stifling heat that I don't encounter in Florida, but it's good to be back. You're in the UK, are you, Wilton? Whereabouts are you? Good to see you. Paige says, I've got rid of Rashford at Man United. Now I've got him at Barca. Connor says, I've just seen an ad for an Arsenal kit before watching this video. What in the hell, YouTube? That is disgraceful. I'm going to write to YouTube and say, how very dare you put them anywhere near this channel. Wayne says, Spurs whispering in the transfer market as per what's happening with outgoings. All feels a bit of a mess. That's got to be.
Go on. No,
you go.
I don't think it's a mess. I just think that everything's just going a bit slow. I think that they will sort it all out. I bet you things just start happening and it'll be a snowball effect. You know, the thing is with Tottenham under Vinay and Lang is they do everything very quiet. That you don't hear a lot of talking about it. So I think that all of a sudden something can happen and it'll be a snowball effect and it'll all just happen.
I was going to say, I do find it a little bit concerning that we've got no strong links to us selling anyone. Because we've got a lot of players at the minute and there doesn't seem any concrete links with anyone. I mean, we're saying we're told Bissy can go. It seems to be no interest. We're told Richarlison can go. That we had teams that were interested, but he didn't want to go to. We've got to get rid of some of these players. It's like Man United now spend so much money they need to sell before they can buy anyone else. I don't know. I just find it really weird that we've got no one interested in buying any one of our players.
Well, I think it's down to the club to tell them that they're not wanted. You know, Frank doesn't want them, that they've got to find a new club, otherwise they're going to sit on the sidelines, and that will probably hinder our transfer window because of them sitting there getting paid wages. But actually, look, it's the last year before the World Cup. If they want to get into their World Cup teams, they need to go and play.
Yeah. Kate, do you think Morgan Gibbs-White will join Spurs this week? If someone said you've got to put money on it, I wouldn't take the bet. but I like to try and be hopeful that he will. But I just don't know. I don't think he's the type of player who's going to dig his heels in and demand that he leaves. And I think that's what he might need to do.
Yeah, but there come a point. He doesn't want to stay at Forest, right? I think it's going to be a little bit uneasy for him there if he ends up staying there. So if you ask me, Lewis, I'm going to say yes, he will be a Spurs player.
There you go. We can't sell our players because they're not great. That's the problem. Yeah, but even if we take a loss, we need to get rid of some of these players. I mean, fucking hell, Richie's got to go. Richie has got to go. Joey said, Jim, what happens when nothing happens? Then what will you say?
Jim, when nothing happens, Jim, then what will you say? Well, I'll say it when nothing happens, if nothing happens. Well, we'll see. But it will happen, Joey. Very confident. I'm very confident we're going to start this season with a very good squad.
Joey says you're making excuses already, Jimbo. You're the problem, Jim. You are.
I haven't made an excuse, have I? I haven't said that. I just said that I think it will happen, right? Gibbs-White, and I think there'll be 2 or 3 others come in that are of a good standard, and some will go out, and we'll start the season as a very strong team. And under Frank, he will bring the younger ones on and make them into better players. So towards the end of the season, we'll have the younger ones playing better. It's just I've got a bit of confidence in what's happening. I know a lot of people haven't, but I have.
Will, and whereabouts in South London? I was originally lived in Bexley Heath. Jimbo lives Shooters Hill, Welling Way. Whereabouts in South London are you? We know that. That's our old stomping ground. This is what I said at the start of the show, Drooler. Jack on his way to Sunderland. They're doing bits. They're making good signings. Big up Chris Agabar saying, currently watching a video for work on the rights of whistleblowers. Can't help but think of the Gibbs-White deal. Yeah, they are. United are miles ahead of us attacking wise. But then Buemo and Cunha, Man United.
Yeah, but the season's not started yet, is it? It's very hard to start talking about who's going to do what, and when you don't know what your full squad's going to be. There's still plenty of time in the window to go, and everybody goes. If it's not done in the first few weeks, everybody goes into panic mode, and there's no need to panic yet.
The thing is, if we could sell Richie and Son, there's 2, first of all, we could then get another striker and another left-sided winger. Then if we could sell the likes of Bissouma, I would sell, I'd let Mikey Moore go on loan. I'm not convinced with Mikey Moore, I'm going to be honest. I'd let him go on loan. I think we could sell Solomon. I don't think he's going to cut it. There's so many players, but no one wants to bloody buy them. There was interest from Leeds for Solomon, but that seems to have gone quiet as well.
I think have said Frank wants to look at him first.
Yeah. Ash says, I always start the season with optimism. The players and manager haven't done anything to judge them on yet, so why criticise? Yeah, Paige, it's a good start though. Cunha and Buemo. You need a number 9. I mean, I just read on David Ornstein, it says Man United transfer focus now on areas including a number 9. Recent inquiries for Ekatike, obviously that's not going to happen. Gyökeres, that doesn't look like it's going to happen. Sesko, Watkins and Jackson, all on the list but not actively pursuing. Can change if prices reduce. So everyone's looking for a striker. Liverpool have obviously done it. Ekatike. I think Arsenal have pretty much done Gyökeres now, unless I'm sure I saw something yesterday that it looks like it's done. But please let me know if I've got that wrong.
Yeah.
Newcastle are exploring a move to sign Wissa from Brentford after calling, obviously, on Ekatike. No contact yet, but expected soon, and personal terms will need to be agreed. I would absolutely love to sign Wissa. I think he's perfect because he can play on the left and he can play up front. Why Tottenham aren't going in for him? I don't think you'd need to pay the 50 million. I reckon 35 you'd get him.
How do you know they're not going in for him, Kate?
Well, there was links, but they've all gone quiet. Unless Lang is really good at keeping it under his hat and literally keeping everybody in the dark. Simon says, Jimbo, we do need a few more in for this tour, so they're bedded into the squad.
Yeah, I agree with that. We've still got 8 days. That's another conversation in a week.
100% Jimbo. I will judge our window on the 1st September. No point worrying now.
That's plenty of time.
Joey says, I'll wait till the squads are finalised. That may be the bet. United to finish above us, but let's stick a pin in that for now. Ooh. Connor Smith, big up, says, Will McDonald, I was in South London the other week, Hither Green and Bromley. You ran there, went up to the stadium as part of the trip, did the Skywalk. Bromley, I've got people I know live in Bromley. I'm also looking for a goalie, I believe. We was looking at Martinez and now some young Belgian. They've got to be better than what's his name?
Sanchez?
No, Leonard. I can't think of his name. Lallana.
Oh no, Anana. Oh no,
Anana.
No. His name.
I was thinking of Lallana. You know when you just can't. God, I'm getting so old. I completely had a mental block there.
Sanchez at Chelsea.
Yeah. Morning, Matt says, I'm on holiday in Clacton sipping on SB dark fruits. I don't know what that is. Is that cider?
Oh, you used to go there as a kid, Clacton.
Big up, guys, in the chat. Big up, Jimmy Hotspur. White Heart Wayne says, I'm sure there were rumours mid-season 24-25 that this summer was going to be massive for Tottenham. I think it was on God's channel, but don't quote me on that, please. Who's God? God's channel.
It still might be massive. It says it's not going to be massive. Still plenty of time.
God's channel, Alison. Anana the banana is slippery as one. Useless. Yeah, he's not great, is he? Do you know what?
I like him. He helped us out in the final. He's one of my favourite goalkeepers.
That was horrendous. You know, when you literally, your mind goes completely blank. And I was thinking, I know this guy's name. But I've just got no idea at this moment who it is. And then I knew it sounded like Lallana. Let me see what other news is out there. Let's look at Ben Jacobs, see if he's saying anything. A lot of news, obviously, about TK going to Liverpool because that's a massive deal. Man United are not currently pursuing Nicholas Jackson. Situation will only change if finances of a potential deal alter significantly. Nothing active in respect to this player. Xavi Simons' price never expected to be 80 million euros because not all the add-ons paid. Arsenal and Chelsea both have Xavi Simons on their radar, as reported last month, but no official approaches yet. Situation remains the same with Emi Martinez. Villa keeper keen on a move, but Man United have yet to decide. Villa also now in a stronger financial position following the sale of the women's team. Original plan was to bring in a number 2. Talks for Sen Lamen ongoing as revealed. Not much news. It's all very quiet on the transfer front. What was you going to say, Jim?
Well, I was going to ask you and the chat, people in the chat, what they think of Bentancur this year. On if we should keep, if he's got a good role to play. Yeah, keep it, sell him. You could do a poll on that. Do a poll, but also I'd like to get some views of some of the people in the chat and what they think. Bentancur, should he stay? Should he go? And what sort of role he'll play this year? Because I'm kind of a little bit on the fence with him, but I've seen some very good YouTubers who I really respect their opinion say that he's got a really good job to do this year. Kate Lallana is a better keeper.
I know that really well. Well, I put a poll in, keep or sell Bentancur. Big up to Spurs GCTV, been a member for 17 months, saying, all right, my lovelies. Hope you're well. Hope you're well, Graham. See you later, Mark says, off to a Chelsea stream. We'll watch the rest later. Like and sub. Big up to you.
See you later, Mark.
Lubed by Levy says, is there a more frustrating club to support when the transfer window's open? Arsenal are normally very frustrating, but they seem to have done some good business early. Wilton's in Stratton. And Donna Cullen, become a new member of the channel. Thank you very much, Donna. Always appreciate it. Yeah, a craft moment for Kate. Can't remember her effing thing. That's me. I have them every day, about 50 times a day. I'm so getting old.
I'm a bit on the fence. I'm going to go with the people that I respect on YouTube that spoke about him. So I put keep.
Predictions for the Lionesses tonight. I'm going 2-1. I think they play Italy tonight. I've got to be honest, I haven't watched 1 second of it. So I've no idea, is the honest truth. Big up, Mr. Udangwa. I think that's right. Big up to you as well. I won't be sad if we sell Bentancur. Keep. Stephen Wilson's here, says, hi, you two. Levy's pulled our panties down yet again. We always fall for it. If he had a pair, he would forget Morgan Gibbs-White and go get Xavi Simons. Well, yeah, but you know what? I think he'll end up at, I think he'll end up at a Chelsea or an Arsenal. Another keep. Yusuf said, I wish the transfer window was only 1 day instead of 3 months. Teams tend to wait till deadline day to be active, so may as well let it be 1 day and that's it. It shouldn't be this long. It should be maybe a month, maybe a week, 2 weeks top. It's so boring. I literally hate transfer windows.
Let me ask Stephen, right? Why he doesn't like Morgan Gibbs-White?
I thought Benny was your best midfielder. Don't rate Basuma or Saga like Benny. It depends what I think. Madison's better than Benny. Still Bentancur and Basuma and getting Morgan Gibbs-White and Walton, says Lily White Yid. Yeah, Jimmy Hotspur's got a point. Hard to judge any players in this new system yet, Jimbo.
Yeah.
Wilton says, I'd keep Bentancur because I think Frank will get the best out of him. I might be one of the few who prefers Biss over Bentancur, says Alder Esfacia.
I think. Go on.
No, I was going to say, Drew, think Benny looked good the other day.
I think that I would prefer Bentancur because I think Biss goes missing too much in certain games. I think we kind of lose him in some games where Bentancur will always put a shift in.
Yeah.
So I think for Bentancur over Biss.
Yeah. I want Man United to sign Jackson for 100 mil. That would be quite funny. Ian says, must keep Bentancur. Connor says, big up to Jimbo, representing with the nice retro shirt. Immediately think of Klinsmann and Sheringham. I bought Jimbo that shirt for Valentine's Day.
I think so, yeah.
And it's fast to become one of your favourites, isn't it?
I love it. I love it. I've got a whole wardrobe for the shirts. I've got the new black one. I've actually got 2 of the new black one. I love that shirt. I've just got, what's that?
The new away one.
Yeah. But the thing is with me is I've got so many shirts, but when they get old, right, and start looking a bit scraggly, I find it very hard to throw them away. So Kate buys me a new one, and she says, right, if I buy you a new one, you've got to throw that one away because I still wear them.
The thing is, with these retro shirts, you find like the Holston doesn't come off like the AIA does on the normal shirts. The quality back then, I think, was so much better. And the embroidered cockerel and everything, it just all feels better quality, I think.
I can't look when you throw them away. I just can't see a Tottenham shirt go in the bin. It breaks my heart. So I can't watch you. I just say to you, buy me a new one. You can take that one. I don't want to see what you do with it.
I don't burn it, Jim. I give it a sacrificial goodbye. And and I kiss it and I send it to heaven. So don't worry, there's no nonsense.
If it was down to me and not Kate, I would just wear a Tottenham shirt every day.
You wear them most days.
Yeah, but when we go out sometimes you make me put a different one on.
No, when we go out, I usually make you wear a polo shirt, and normally it's a Tottenham polo shirt.
Yeah, I do. I like my Tottenham shirts. I'm proud to be a Tottenham fan, so I want people to know when I go out. If you don't like it, suck it up. I'm a Spurs fan.
Matt says, do you genuinely believe you get Morgan Gibbs-White? What percentage of you believes we'll get him, Jimbo?
I think I'm going to say 100%. I'm very, very sure we're going to get him. I don't see how we cannot get him, Kate. They've done the release clause. Everything I've read, everything I've seen from the experts is that it's nothing Forest can do unless Tottenham have done something underhand. And I don't think Levy would do something underhand. It's just, have you known it before?
No. So what percentage do you think?
100%.
I'm going 75%.
Now, if he'd have gone on the tour, right, I would have been the same as you, 75%. Because he hasn't gone on the tour, for whatever reason, right, I think that he that's it, he won't be going. He'll be a Spurs player. Benji?
Yeah, Benji, we went and saw Superman, and it was, if you want our full review.
No, I like it.
You hated the first half and wanted to go home.
The first half, I did. After the first half, I thought, no, but the second half, I thought was absolutely immense.
After about an hour, I'm getting this. So I hate being poked like that. So I went, what? He went, oh, I don't like this film. Do you like it? I don't like it at all. So don't start giving it that it's a brilliant film, because the first hour was dreadful.
I'm gonna give the first half the benefit of the doubt.
I'm not. I thought it was terrible.
I got told off in the cinema about 20 times by my son and my wife. All they done was told me off through the film.
Because you can't whisper. You just talk like I normally talk, is your whisper voice. So everyone can hear what you're saying. And you kept poking me. I hate when people do this to get your attention. It's like, oh my God, I told him I'm going to go home. I said, if you carry on, I'm going to leave you. I'm going to drive home and I'll come back and collect you in a couple of hours. Stop driving me mad. Arsenal may abandon Eberechi Eze transfer after striking new agreement last week. New agreement with whom? Yeah, the black away shirt is the greatest shirt we've released for a long time. I did like the blue away shirt last year, but the black away this year, I've got one as well, is even the fact that the squares have got Spurs written in the squares. It's just a real quality shirt and it's lovely material. I'm still wearing my 1991 FA Cup final shirt. Fits perfectly. Well, Jim's 1990 shirts would definitely not fit in now.
You know, I was getting over one arm. I was so skinny back then. I was like as skinny as a rake. Now I'm like a gorilla, like a silverback.
I just can't ditch them, Jim. I'm the same. I have like 12 work shirts and growing. Come on, you Spurs. I just take them and I quickly throw them in the bin before he notices. Because all the text has come off and it just looks so scruffy.
You always find a new one to replace it though, so it's
I do, yeah. Because otherwise you'll notice. Forest chairman make Daniel Levy look like a saint. 99% something's not right. Stephen says Morgan Gibbs-White's not all he's cracked up to be. Very inconsistent. He's good in patches. Madders will be better this season. He won't have to run about as much. Yeah, I do agree with that. You're not
the first person I've heard say that, Stephen. You're not on your own now. I've seen a few people say that.
Lovely Valentine's present, Kate. I had the retro shirts on in Bilbao and Santander, and getting locals coming up chatting about the shirts. It's a great conversation starter. I bought Jim for his birthday as well, the Admiral white shirt, the one that as soon as you see it, you think of Aussie Old Dealers. So I've got an eye on that. And I bought him the new Tottenham polo that's got the Champions League badge on the other side, which is nice as well. Yeah. It's about 2 hours long. It was that bad. It felt like it was about 7.5 hours. Just too much violence. I'm going to say it again. Too much violence for me.
It didn't feel it was too long for me. I do agree with you. There was some violence in it that didn't need to be in it, but it's just the way things are now. You know, there's nothing you can do about it.
To be a kids' family film, do you have to see someone get punched to death? Really? Not for me. It's just not. I just don't like the way the world's changing. I'm going to make a stand. I don't know what yet, but I'm going to. The AIA is grey, also on the black shirt, not red yet. Definite improvement. Who's better, Morgan Rogers or Morgan Gibbs-White or Philip? Morgan White Phillips. What? Who's Morgan White Phillips? I think you mean Morgan Gibbs-White. I don't know what you mean. Batman's always been the better one. See, I like the old Batmans with like Michelle Pfeiffer and Danny DeVito and Jack Nicholson. I like these superhero Batmans, Superman, Spider-Mans when they were kids' films, family films. No,
I remember the first Batman with
Pow.
Yeah, what was his name?
West.
Adam West. Yeah, that was the first ones. I remember him, but I remember before him, the cartoon as well.
But I like those Batmans better than I like the film Superman yesterday. Like I like the Christopher Reeve Superman films. I think they are the best. They knock spots off that monstrosity that we watched yesterday. I'm sorry. I'm going to get on the soapbox again, so we need to change the subject. Let's see what the poll has said. It's very close. Let's be honest. It's very close. Bentancur keep 67%, sell 32%. So it's quite close. But they're overriding to keep him 67%, to sell him 33%.
That's that close. It's double. Close would be 50-40 or it's that double. You don't know.
90% you don't know.
All right, well, 55-45 would be closer. Right?
Well, I thought it would be 80-20, something like that.
Well, it's still not close, darling, is it?
Well, I think that's close. 67-32.
I don't. I think it's double. People want him to stay. Talking about close.
Oh, it's not that close. The overriding majority want him to stay. Now we play all in black. Do you think refs might start giving us better decisions? Yeah, let's hope so. Big up White Heart, who's become a YouTube member, and it's his first ever subscription. Bless your heart. Thank you very much. You will now be able to join members-only chat shows, which we do a members show. You will also be able to go. You'll also go into the draw for a signed. I would say a signed Spurs something, but not necessarily, because if one of our other fans wins, such as Man United, Arsenal, I do have signed Arsenal. These are all hand signs. They're not prints. They're all original hand signs.
I don't know how many we're doing, how many prizes, because we've got a few in way. But
if a non-Spurs one wins, we could do another draw.
Yeah, they can have their prize, and we'd do a Spurs one. But I don't know how many things we've got to give away. We've got a few, I think. Yeah,
we'll do it at the end of the month. The Reeve Superman is basically a rom-com. Look, it's not. It's a family film, so it's a family film, and that's what it should be. It's a family comic. It's a children's thing. Shouldn't be excessive violence. There's no need to see people get killed all the time. It's just not cricket. Say to him, look, I'm hot. It's muggy. My brain is frazzled. To me, that sounded close when I said it. It's only when Jim explained it that I realised it actually wasn't that close at all. I have to go now. I've got physio. Great show, Kate and Jim. See you guys soon. Big up, Simon. Physio goes well, and make sure everyone goes over and subs to Simon's side of football as well. Big up to you as well, Stephen. Like this channel, just subscribe. Have a great day. Take care, Stephen. Have a good day. And, let's hope Morgan Gibbs-White comes soon. Hated it. Man of Steel, the best one. Minimum Romance, best action scenes of any superhero film. I've never seen Man of Steel.
Yeah, I like Man of Steel.
I've never seen it, but I thought
he's a good Superman as well.
But I thought the Superman of yesterday, like of the new film, was magnificent. It looks exactly like Superman.
Yeah, I think I don't want to spoil it, so I won't say too much. But I think they bring too much stuff into it that doesn't need to be in it, and when people watch it, they see what I'm saying.
Yeah, I just think it's kind of lost that. I don't know. It's lost something for me. Oh, we're one subscriber away from 2,100. We're on the pinnacle of 2,100. Just need one more subscriber to push
Someone subscribes. Someone subscribes. I'm going to unsubscribe.
You're vile. Credit to you both. Enjoy the chats. Thank you, Wayne. We try and keep it quite
Cheers,
light-hearted. We do talk a lot of football, but when there's not a lot to talk about, we usually waffle on about something or another. I meant Morgan Gibbs-White, not Morgan White-Phillips. Morgan Rogers versus Morgan Gibbs-White. I would take Morgan Gibbs-White myself. I don't know about you, Jimbo. I just think he's
I like Rogers. I do. I said this to you the other day, Kate. That every time I've seen him, I thought that he's played well. I haven't actually watched him play a bad game. Not that I've watched every game he's played, but every time I've watched him, I thought that this guy's a decent player. But I would prefer WGM, MGW.
The what? Oh, MGW, yeah. I like Morgan Rogers, but I just think Morgan Gibbs-White suits us better at the minute for what we want. What has happened with Jed Spence? Jed Spence. What happened?
Why? Who said this?
Jed Spence. Funny. There was a kid that called him a doggy. Is that what all this is about? Yeah, the Jed Spence situation involves a young fan mistaking him for teammate Destiny Udogie during pre-season, asking for an autograph. Spence shared a humorous video on social media, but Tottenham's hierarchy, including Daniel Levy, felt embarrassed, seeing it as unprofessional or indicative of low player recognition. Oh, bloody hell. I think Daniel Levy should be worrying about more important things. Was
he a kid, was he?
Yeah, little
he
kid.
Got mixed up.
Yeah, and I said, "Can I have your autograph, Destiny?" And it was Spence. I think that's funny.
It's no big deal, is it?
Levy's got the ump about it, apparently.
I used to get, right? I swear to God, when I saw pictures, right, and I wasn't a kid, this was just a little while ago, I used to get Solanke and Morgan Gibbs-White mixed up. I think they look so similar. They look like they could be brothers.
There is definitely similarity there. Yeah, imagine getting Morgan Gibbs-White on the back of your shirt. It cost a frigging fortune.
No,
we've hit 2,100. Thank you very much, whoever just subscribed. Someone's going to unsubscribe now, I'm sure, but it just looks beautiful. A nice round number, 2100, and far more than I ever thought possible. So thank you to everyone who subscribed.
Yes, thank you.
Much appreciated.
Yeah, you just get an NGW on the back.
That looks horrible.
Well, why would it? Everyone knows it. That's what they call him when they write about him.
Oh, that's what happened. A young fan asked his autograph. Spence said, "Who am I?" He said, "Udogie." Then Spence said, "No, you're all right," and drove off. Oh, that's not nice. But the kid came back yesterday and got autograph and said sorry to Spence. Spence laughed and said, "No worries." Oh, I don't like that. Spence said, "Kids get nervous." Bloody hell, I'm 47 and I was a nervous wreck when I met Take That. I thought I was going to wet myself.
I mean, look, let's be honest. They don't really look alike, do they?
But even so, he's a child. Make some allowance.
I know.
That's a bit arrogant. I don't like it.
They don't really look alike. They just probably got nervous and said the wrong name.
Yeah, I do that to Jim all the time in bed, and I go, "Oh, sorry, I was nervous." Was it really that bad? Seen it, laughed, who knows, after film, stopped and chatted with the lad. Yeah, maybe when you read that, it sounds bad. I'm going to watch the videos. It was only about 10 or so. It was a bit awkward. Plus, Spence shouldn't have filmed it and put it on his socials. Yeah, maybe not.
Bless him.
He was very cute as well. Congratulations, Kate. Thank you, Paul. Was good and definitely worth watching. Watchmen. Oh, have you seen the new Superman, Soul? Let us know what you thought of it.
What film, Soul, saying?
Watchmen. Is that a film or is that a series? I don't even know what that is. Morgan Gibbs-White is a moustache.
I just think they look similar. When I see him on pictures, right?
There's a resemblance.
Yeah, I thought that.
Look, if I take us out a minute, no, there ain't even a resemblance. He looks nothing like Solanke.
I think he does.
No, he really doesn't.
All right.
What happened to Mikey Moore? He's meant to be the next Neymar. Look, I think he needs a loan. He's definitely not ready, in my opinion. I don't know what you think, Jimbo.
I don't think I've seen enough of him, Kate. Again, they need to play him a few games and let's see what he can do. Going on like you can't really go on last season because he wasn't really given a chance, was he?
No.
It's hard to say because we haven't seen enough of some of these players. Like we've seen what's the new defender, the Croatian kid? What's his name?
Vuskovic.
Yeah, Vuskovic. We've seen half a game of him and he looks fantastic, but it's still hard to judge. It's still hard to judge in one game. I mean, I remember the first game I played for one of my teams. I've told you this story, Kate. Right, I scored from the halfway line, right, and I didn't mean to. I'm telling you, I didn't mean to score. Right, I halfway line. I saw players running, so I whacked it, and it went straight over the keeper's head and went in the goal. And they all thought I was a superstar because I told them I meant it, but I didn't. And I think I only played one more game for them, and then went to another team. I thought I can't stay with this team. They see that I ain't that good. Why are you doing that?
I must have heard that story 50 times. During my footballing career, I scored from the halfway line. Watchmen, is it a film or is it like, you know, when they film it and it looks sort of cartoony, comic-y? Look, let me get something straight here. So I love a violent film. I really, really like films that are violent. I love action, nasty films. But when I go and watch a family film, I expect it to be a family film. That's my argument. I love Mobland. That was brilliant. Most of the stuff I watch is about serial killers and stuff. But I consider Superman to be a family film, and I didn't feel that it was a family film. Unless these days, that sort of level of violence is considered to be family. It was a 12A at the end of the day. So I suppose I don't think it was above a 12. A 12's fine. I just remember when I was young, Superman was never that violent. That's all I'm saying. I'm being old-fashioned. Watchmen's very dark and not a family film. If you didn't like
the film, it's not serious.
Yeah, I'm guessing if you didn't like the new Superman, you wouldn't enjoy Watchmen. It depends. If it's filmed like a comic, definitely not, because I hate those type of films. I know Jimbo from the halfway line. How rude.
Listen, it was a fantastic goal, right? But I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I just whacked it up there to the forwards, and it went straight over the keeper and in the top corner. And they all jumped on me and they said, "Did you mean?" I went, "Of course I did," but I didn't. And then I played for them, I think, once more, and I went to a different team. I thought if I stay with this team, they'll see that I am as good as they think I am. In them days, it was easy to get in a football team and all. What?
Finished?
I might say it again before the
then I'll sleep again. Jimbo done a Mendes. He did a Beckham, scored from the halfway line. I think Mendes wasn't quite the halfway line, was it? It was a bit further up the field, but what a goal that was.
Mine was actually about a yard back from the halfway line.
Is anyone bored? I'm so bored of listening to this story. I must have heard it 50 times. Welcome back, Jimbo. What happened there? We seem to have lost you. I see what Jimmy's saying. Dom and Morgan Gibbs-White have a resemblance of sorts. I scored from kick-off and I told the team and manager where it was going. Top right corner, boom. Goalie played a few for Luton Town and said, "Well done," after the match. Is Manor Solomon playing for us next season?
Another thing, it depends. Depends who we bring in. If I had to say yes or no, I'd say no. But I'm not 100% on that.
Comment of the day goes to Soul, who says, "I'm clipping Jim's story to help me sleep tonight."
Ah, the pain. The pain. I knew you'd like that.
Tell the story one more time, Jimbo. No, Paige, please. Paul G filmed it. I saw he posted it on his socials. If I'm wrong, I'll hold my hands up, but don't shoot me. Big up GK. It says big up to Kate and Jimbo. Yeah, Jimbo's got so many stories. And the first time he told me, they were so interesting. But now, after being together 25 years, it's kind of like, okay, I've heard that story 10
It's
million times.
a highlight of me playing football. Not many people score from the halfway line, darling.
We'll be watching a film and you go, did I ever tell you about the time I saw Roger Moore? And I'm like, yes, Jim, you've told me 1,000 times. Thank you. Did I ever tell you? Yes, I've heard it. Thank you very much. Have you ever watched Shaolin Soccer? The keeper scored from his own net. I haven't. Jurassic Park was awful. It was basically about a disabled dinosaur and the rest was recycled. What, the new Jurassic World? You talking about the new one or the original? Because I thought the new Jurassic World was excellent. Don't watch Superman, it's rubbish. Morgan Gibbs-White
watch it, it's rubbish. Because what's rubbish to you might not be rubbish to other people. Let them watch it and make their own mind up.
It's rubbish.
You shouldn't do that. It's like when someone says a player, they don't like a player because he's crap, right? It might be because people see different things. So someone who don't like a certain player, another person, like I wasn't sure, right? I was sitting here thinking when he come in, Frank, I was thinking Bentancur's got to go. And then I listened to Ashmatic, I listened to Dave the Irish Hotspur, and they said things that kind of swayed my mind, right? I'm thinking, shit, I never thought of that, because they're more tactical. And then I've seen people in the chat, how many people want him to stay? So I'm wrong about that. So if I'd have turned around and started saying he's definitely got to go because he's not good enough and all that. So you let people make their own mind up, darling. Don't try and push people into a corner. It's not the way we run the channel. And you've been told. And now why I'm at it, I'm just going to tell you, I scored from the halfway line.
Oh, shut up. Luton Dan says, yeah, the new one. Oh, I really enjoyed the new Jurassic World. I thought it was excellent.
What was that film called? Just Watchmen?
Yeah, I think so.
I can't find it on here.
Jim is reminding me of Chef's dad in South Park, who liked to tell the story of how he met the Loch Ness Monster. Oh, do you know what? And Jimbo does talk about chocolate.
Let me tell you, I haven't met. I've slept with a few. Bloody hell! Woke up in the morning with my arm round them. I wanted to chew my arm off and leave it there. When I was younger. Why did I ever end up in bed with her? Oh my God! Here goggles.
Oh my God. No, Ben Kaufman, Jimbo is the voice of reason. Yeah, halfway line, never forget. Oh dear. Wow, Jimbo, that was brutal.
I'm talking a long time ago when I was young.
Bloody hell, Jimbo. Bloody hell. I'm not giving you tree fiddy, Jimbo. What's that?
Don't know.
Watchmen's brilliant, but not for everyone. It's long, but it's great. Yeah, you can watch that one morning when
I can't find it. I've looked for it, but I can't find it. I will find it somewhere.
Yeah, you can watch that. And when Love Island, when Superman comes back on the box, you can watch that again if you want, seeing as you liked it so much.
I will watch it again because I might even like the first half more because I know the second half's going to be good.
It's a 2009 movie.
I'm going to look for it.
But yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything else to talk about, Jimbo, before we go.
Well, have you looked to see if there's anything happening in the football?
Yeah, there's not a lot. There's not a lot going on. I've got to be honest. It's very quiet on the Western Front. Fabrizio Romano is all about Ekitike and Rashford. Richard Rios has arrived to sign as a new Benfica player from Palmeiras. People were talking about him and how they'd like him to come to us. Well, that's not going to happen. That's the first one. That was on Fabrizio Romano. David Ornstein has said Granit Xhaka informs Leverkusen he only wants to go to Sunderland. That's the latest there. Ben Jacobs has said the latest with him is about Ekitike, Shaka, and not much else. Obviously, if you haven't checked it out, we've been asked by Chris Cowling to do some stuff for his channel, and we did a video yesterday. The link is on the community page about our 5 takeaways from the Reading game. So please do go and check it out and tell us what you think. It's only 10, 12 minutes long, so it's be interesting to see what you all think. The real Majid said to talk about Jimbo's footy career. Oh, bloody hell. Any other anecdotes you want to share with us, Jimbo?
No, I weren't a great footballer. I was tough. I was I played in goal, right, and I was a right back, but I was a tough footballer. But I weren't great. But I remember once, I can tell you this story. I remember once I was managing a team, and I was the goalkeeper as well, like the second keeper. And we was winning 3-0, and with about 20 minutes to go, I subbed the keeper and put myself in, and we lost 4-3. I let him 4 goals in 20 minutes. And the goalkeeper, I was the manager as well, and the goalkeeper that I took out didn't speak to me for about a month. Oh dear. It was fun. Even I laughed. I can't help it. I thought it was funny when we ended the game, but a few of them was pissed off.
Didn't you play other sports as well?
Yeah, I played tennis. I was quite a good tennis player. I was a very good squash player, table tennis.
Golf?
With a racket, anything with a racket, I was good at.
Yes, because you make a racket. Golf?
I played golf, yeah. I played golf for years and years and years. But then I played golf with my boss, and he used to make me play golf. And it come to a stage where I got better than him, and I used to let him win. I used to let him win. But I got so sick of golf because it was like all the time he wanted to play. And it drove me mad. It was day after day after day. And I was getting paid for it, believe it or not. But I kind of got a bit bored with it.
Ben says, was that the time you scored from the halfway line?
You willing that story again, Ben? Don't worry about that.
I'm a United fan, and I heard Thomas Frank's presser. He's seen clear of his vision and path. Yeah, I think so. I just think we need the players that can play into his vision and path. Good at pool too, I hear, Jimbo.
How do you know that, Trula?
Well, we always talk about tables and stuff, darling. That's why.
Oh,
he's
right.
good at pool, but I've beat him plenty of times.
Yeah, but I take my foot off the pedal for you, darling.
Don't even lie. I actually spanked you when we went to Chris's house.
The only time you spank me is in the bedroom.
I spanked you. You had about 5 balls left. I was just like, bam, 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 bing, bang. I'm actually good at pool as well. That's my game. Squash play county level. I won the national 10-pin bowling championships. I won the doubles, the national doubles at. I was about 10, and I come second in the singles, so I got a gold and a silver medal in the nationals. And then I gave up much after that. I used to be so good at bowling. Now I'm just not that good.
I don't think I've ever beat you at bowling.
No, you haven't.
I don't think I have.
No, you haven't.
It's a very good bowler.
Jimbo, the genetic anomaly with 5 extra balls. Benny said he's shit at all sports. You won't be, Ben. You'll find one.
Yeah, there's always one.
Whether it be 10-pin bowling, there'll always be something you're good at. Because there's so many different sports. Like, I'm useless with anything where I've got to run. I do not run. If I run, it means something chasing me, and everyone should run because I will not ever run. Although when I was a kid, I was good at rounders. Did I ever tell you that, Jim?
No, you didn't, darling. You did never tell me that.
I was good at rounders, and I was excellent at netball because I was one of the tallest in the class. So. But there's a sport for everybody.
Yeah, of course there is. I did love squash. I really liked squash. I was quite good at it as well. But I was quite fit when I was young because of the job I did. I had to be fit. So I really enjoyed. You've got to be quite fit to play squash. You've got to be quite a fit person.
I was asked to play triangle in my local reggae band. I used to just stand at the back and ting. I used to love playing the triangle because you knew you couldn't mess up. You could just ting, and it was like that. You build up to that moment where you get to go ting. I loved it. Kate is an expert at trying to vote off the strongest link. Hashtag justice.
Yes.
Yeah, Chris never ever spoke to me. She gave me a mouthful and then never spoke to me again. When I met my kids' mum's family, she let her dad win because he was a big tough Irishman. So I 7-balled him in his favourite pub. After that, I don't think her family like me. What about wrestling? Never tried it.
I've never done wrestling, but I used to watch it. I used to watch it before the WWE and all that with the English ones, Giant Haystack and Mick McManus. It's giving my age away. Used to love it on a Saturday afternoon.
I am good at darts, and I would love to have a go at shooting. I would absolutely love to have a go at shooting. Not clay pigeon, not that. I'd like to go to a proper, what are they called, firing range. Huh?
I'll take you one day if you want to go.
To a firing range?
Yeah.
I'd love to have a go. I might get a bit of involved though.
Oh, I don't know if I should. God.
I'd love it. I played for my school, my state, and also Air India. My friend is now playing for India under 19s. Wow.
What's this at?
This was out.
Was it squash?
Yeah, I think it was squash. Was it squash?
Yeah, do you know what? Some of the Indian players are absolutely unbelievable at squash. Fantastic players.
Big up to you, Peter Kagayas. Good to see you. I played county tennis and squash. My dad was amazing, and now he coaches. Excellent. Ting-a-ling-a-ling, school bell, ring, knife, and fork. I'll fight for ting-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling, school bell, ring, knife, and fork. I'll fight for dumpling. I don't even understand what that means.
I like it, though.
I feel like I'd have to be drunk to understand that sentence. The real Majid says, let's kill it, Jimbo.
Let's kill it. What's that?
No.
Football.
Football. The real Majid. Who is it? I'm so hot. I'm sweating so much. And that's disgusting. I'm trying to think what Liz Kellett means, but I can't find anything that relates to it. Big up to Farshar, says Johnny Saint, Jackie Pallo, and Johnny Quango. I know who all these people are.
Jackie Pallo was a wrestler. A wrestler.
Oh. Big up.
Yeah, do you know what? I don't really know that name. I know Jackie Pallo.
Big up, Nick. Lazy
Right,
Ace.
Nick.
I've always looked like I'd be great at basketball, but as soon as I take a step forward with the ball, the jig is up. I need to sort out some pre-match pump-ups with you, Nick, as well. Get you on for some pump-up shows.
I love the next one. This one.
Brilliant, Jimbo. Mick McManus and Giant Haystacks and World of Sports with Dickie Davies. I remember Giant Haystacks.
Yes, I remember that.
Was it Big Daddy?
Huh?
Was it Big Daddy?
Yeah. Big Daddy as well.
Shirley something in real life.
Yeah, his name was Shirley. What was his name? You're right. It was Shirley something.
Shirley
Not
Crabtree.
Temple. Yes, Crabtree. That's it.
Yeah.
I was thinking Shirley Temple.
He was bald, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Jim can play cricket or tennis with Kate. Oh my God, these days I've got 2 dislocated kneecaps. I don't think I'll be doing much running. Smash a sub and like for Big Daddy Shirley Crabtree. There, look. Well, we didn't go below 2,100. We actually went to 2,102. So it's been a very good day. A very good afternoon. Ian Barron says, watching. Hope you're well and having a great day. Unfortunately, my long COVID system's getting worse. My body's failing now. I have up to a year to live. Oh my God, Ian, I'm sorry to hear that. What have they said? That's terrible. This long COVID is very scary.
Shit. Sorry.
I won a breakfast in comp at school leavers party. Only one because I attempted a head spin. Oh, breakdancing. Attempted a head spin.
Read this one again.
I won a breakdancing competition at my school leavers party. Only one because I attempted a head spin. I won a signed Olympic poster by our PE teacher who captained the disabled team, Mr. Willis, with one leg. That whole sentence is brilliant. I attempted a head spin. Oh dear, yeah, much love, Ian, from all of us. Ben is live at 2, so I have done a redirect to Benny. Just want to say a massive thank you to Paul G for renewing his membership, although he's been a member for 16 months. Jess for renewing her membership, bless you. All the rest for Sid for becoming a new member. Spurs GCTV, lovely Graham for being a member for 17 months. Donna Cullen for becoming a new member. And White Hart Wayne for becoming a new member. It's been a good day for memberships today, and Jim and I both really appreciate it.
Yeah, of course we do. Of course we do.
It says the doctors' consultants have done what they can. They can only make me comfortable now. Every day is a struggle. Ian, you're always welcome on here. We are going to do a mental health catch up next week. If you want to come in, even if it's just to listen and know you're not on your own, you're always welcome, as you know. I don't know what day we'll do it, Jimbo. What do you think? Next?
I don't care, Kay. I just follow you.
Maybe we'll do it Monday. Get the weekend out of the way and do a mental health catch up. Although we've got no, not Monday. Tuesday, maybe. Should we do a mental health?
We've got a quiet week next week, haven't we, as far as our life goes?
Yeah, but Monday we'll be talking about the football over the weekend. So let's do Tuesday. So Ian,
Right.
you know, you're welcome to come on. You're welcome to be in the chat. You're welcome to just sit quietly and listen. But we will do a mental health catch up because
and you need to book in a member show, and you need to book in. I'm like your secretary, and you need to book in for the draw.
Yeah, the draw's the 31st. Big up all the rest of us here. Ian says that he needs to go to sleep.
Thanks,
Look after
man.
yourself, Ian. You know where we are if you need us. Potato Stew says this lovely channel grows naturally and always with love. Thank you, everyone. Chat and Kate and Jimbo. Thank you. We love to do this. We love the community we've built up. We put in Chat GPT yesterday, who are Kate and Jim, and it come up with the most beautiful description about the channel, about the lovely community we've got, about the fact that we work with Legend on the Bench, and that's what it's all about for us.
And right at the end, it said, Kate, you're so lucky to have Jim. That's what it said.
It definitely didn't say that, and it didn't mention the halfway line either. But it did say that we're very focused on mental health, and we are. You know, you guys, without you guys, this channel doesn't exist, and we care about you all. That's why when we don't see you for a little while, we get a bit worried. But we're not back tomorrow because our dogs are going in to be groomed. However, we will be back Thursday, Jimbo, won't we? We can't.
If you say so, I'll just follow you. You say it, I'll do it.
We can't do Wednesday or Friday this week, so it'll be Thursday. We will be back with a catch up, and then next week we'll have some shows booked in as well.
Well, what's happening Friday?
We're getting our Tottenham tattoos.
Oh yeah, this ends. So I'll be going, oh hello, oh hello,
and I'll be going, oh hello, oh hello. So what's this? Getting my new job will make me miss live streams, so I'm tempted not to accept. We do want to try and get in an evening show one night a week, but we haven't sorted it out yet.
We will do though.
We will do. Jim, listen, thanks again everyone for watching, liking, and massive thank you as well to the 373 people that have been watching on X. And I'll just see what Drew put. Lucky Jim, double-handed. That is a huge amount of people. If you do want to come over to YouTube, you'll find us at youtube.com/@KateandJimbo. If you do want to come over and smash a like, subscribe. But thanks for watching. It's an honour, actually, to have that many people watching from X. But, Jim, I'll let you end the show as only you can.
When we're playing? Saturday.
We're playing Saturday against Luton.
Yeah, well, I can't really bum that game up too much because we know we're going to bash them up 5 or 6-0. So that's a foregone conclusion. Look, keep the faith with the transfers because they will happen. I mean, you're going to see people streaming all over YouTube saying Leave is a letdown, this is a letdown, that's a letdown. Look, there's plenty of time. Just keep the faith. You know, we're the mighty Spurs. We've got Frank in now. The Frank chain's going to choo-choo and we're going to roll on. And next season, I'm telling you now, there's going to be more of these. Maybe not that one because we're not in it, but there's going to be more trophies coming because we are the fucking mighty Spurs. Come on, you Spurs.
Giving opinions with no regret, smashing the top bins, back in the onion net, talking the talk with Kate and Jim, and walking the walk, just listen in. The perfect match, Kate and Jim, getting at it. Kate and Jim are gonna smash it. Reviews, previews, opinions and laughter, mix and transfer news, it's what you're after. The perfect match, the perfect match, you just got to latch onto that perfect match. The perfect match, the perfect match, you just got to latch onto that perfect match. Jimbo always keeps a positive spin, while Kate's Mickey has a name dropping. Gets you out of the blue like Lenny stop robbing, or she's just flip-flopping. Hell, this place is popping. The perfect match, you just got to latch onto that perfect match. The perfect match, the perfect match, you just got to latch onto that perfect match.